Hey guys, good morning. It's early. Not as early as normal, but it's early. It's 8:35. Normally I would have already actually been doing this, but I got busy with a phone call this morning with a friend, so it's kind of made my day go a little bit behind me. So it's Thursday. It's February 11th. February 11th. This morning, yogi tea. Back to the normal. You must have self-respect. Only then can you respect somebody. I feel like it's super true. Because I'll give you a perfect example. Like this morning, someone texted me and they immediately just sent me a message, like asking me a question. And I responded back and I was like, good morning. Because they sent me this message early. I was like, good morning. And then they was texting me and they was like, oh, my bad, good morning. Yes, like, don't you say good morning before you asking somebody for something or asking someone a question? It's early, like, can I get a good morning? Or grand rising, what everyone likes to say now. Like, I say good morning to people before anything, or good afternoon or whatever. It's a respect thing. Like, I'm gonna at least acknowledge you, or at least acknowledge like a welcoming message before I ask you for something. Jesus. Especially at 8 o'clock in the damn morning. You must have self-respect. Only then can you respect somebody. Let's be a little bit more respectful, guys. Like, before you ask someone for something or ask someone a question about something, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Or like my sister loves to say, good day, something. Something. So this morning, we are on the entrepreneurship Instagram page. I was scrolling this morning and I actually started following this page this morning because this video that we're about to look at is what came up on my explore page. And this page is a motivational Warren Buffett fan account, and I am a huge Warren Buffett person. I love him. I love a lot of what he stands for. I love a lot of his quotes and a lot of things that he just, you know, who he became who he is. Like, literally, this man still lives in the same house that he paid for years and years ago, like $30,000. Like, when you're talking about the epitome of humble. So I'm a big Warren Buffett person. So I follow a lot of accounts that have to do with him. So that's probably how this came up. So it was a video of Morgan Freeman talking about courage. And it said courage is key. So we're gonna watch this. Ready? Let's go.
Key to life itself. There are a lot of people who are born in situations where they say, I'll never get out of this. So they won't. I say to people who say, well, I would like to have done so and so and so. So, well, you could have done it. So, well, I couldn't get out of here. Man, the bus runs every day. Courage is the key to.
I think that that's really powerful. Like, just to have the courage to do something. I saw that this morning, and I'm another huge, big Morgan Freeman fan. I can't tell you how many times I've seen Shawshank Redemption. He's one of my favorite people as well. Again, for a lot of the things that he says and stands for. I think that that's true. Courage is key. I saw this a little bit. I saw like a bunch of, like the first like 10 seconds. I was like, oh, let me watch this with the subbies. I think that that's really good, is that courage is the key. Like, to just change something. If you don't like it, if you don't want it, to just change it. Like he said, they feel like they can't get out of the situation that they're in. It was like, the bus runs every day. And it made me think about my reason when I moved to Atlanta. Not only did I move here because I wanted to be closer to my job that at the time I was commuting from where I used to live, which is Columbus, Georgia, which is about an hour and a half south. but I wanted to be closer to the job that I had up here. So I got, you know, back and forth, it got old. But it wasn't just about that. I was in a place, I was in a mindset where I was like, I've outgrown this place, and I've outgrown a lot of the people in this place. A lot of people there have just this, what I like to call like a complacent mentality. They're okay with just like a regular job, a regular 9-to-5. And that's, you know, they're just daily life, Monday through Friday, and that's just it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, of just having a simple, or what one would call just a simple, basic life. You go to work Monday through Friday, 9-to-5. You know, you get a wife or get a husband, y'all have some kids, you got a house, and you're just, that's fine for the life that you want to live, if that's what you want to live. But for me, young, single, like to do things, like to go out, like to experience different things, I had started making a lot more friends up here in Atlanta. So I was up here all the time, not only just for work, but hanging out with like the new friends that I had made that aligned more with how my life was starting to shift. And so I was like, okay, I'm doing this drive to and from work. It's irritating. It's getting really old. I did it for like the first like year and a half, and then I was like, I'm done. But I was also in a place where I was like, you know what? I have just outgrown this place. Like, I just can't stay here. I just can't stay stagnant. Like, I want a newer, bigger, better house. I want new environment. I want a new city. I want new experiences. And there are a lot of people that have that mindset, and they're so, like, what do we call the small town mentality? But they get so bogged down and stuck in it of being afraid of change and not having the courage to actually pack it all up and move. Or not having the financial means to pack it all up and move and go chase your dreams. But that just goes into, okay, if I want to do this, what do I have to do? I have to work harder. Pack it all up. The bus runs every day. You can get out of the situations that you want to be in, out of the places that you're in, if that's what you truly want. It's to me, it's a very simple mindset, I guess, because I did it. And was it hard? I'm not gonna say that it was hard, because I was such in a place where I was so ready to go. I was just so on to just a new mindset, new city, new experiences, new people, new everything. Not necessarily starting from scratch, like just starting over, moving to a city where you like no one knows you, but just completely just a full reset. You just have to have the courage to do it. So yeah, I liked that. It was even more so motivating to me this morning because I was up all night just researching a lot of different things that I want to do, kind of looking at my 2020, and it's going to require me to change. It's going to require me to go outside of my box a little bit and do some things different. And I'm a little scared. Diamond, what do you want? I think Diamond wants to join. Diamond, say good morning. Say good morning to the people. You gonna say good morning? You up here jumping on me. You didn't even say good morning to the people. Are you ready for a change? Because I'm ready for a change. About to do new things. Do you have the courage? No? Okay. Diamond doesn't have the courage. So, yes. Courage is the key. And I truly, fully believe that. So, let's get this day started, guys. Good morning.